One of the commonest questions I get asked by people here in Saudi Arabia, especially my patients, is, Doctor, min fen enter Sudani? This means, Doctor, where are you from? Are you Sudanese? And I usually reply, La la la, ana min Nigeria. Let me just write down the translation. And they usually reply, Wallah, kam sana hena, anta kallam Arabic, anta malum Arabic. And then I reply, the hen, wahid sana wa ashra shur. And what usually follows is, MashaAllah, anta jadid, anta malum hada mia mia. Which I usually reply, La ana malum shwaya shwaya mumkin 20%. And they reply, La anta malum ziyada, the hen mumkin 80%, La mia mia. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've been able to convince you enough that I can speak Arabic to a certain extent. But for your information, I moved into Saudi Arabia not knowing any Arabic word. So I'm sharing 5 tips as to how I learned Arabic quickly. FYI, it's not as if I'm a language expert. It pains me and I feel ashamed to say that till date, I really can't speak my local dialect. Yes, I understand about speaking. It's something that I can't. That's a story for another day. So if you're not good in languages like I am, I'm telling you this to encourage you that you can do it, especially if you intend to move to the Middle East, as you will discover that Arabic is one of the top 5 most difficult languages in the world. And if I can do it, it still sounded like a motivational speaker. I believe you can. The first point is that you need to have an interest in the language. If you're not interested in anything, trust me, it will be more difficult for you to learn it. Interest helps you to be able to go the extra mile. It helps you to be able to overcome a lot of setbacks compared to if you're not interested at all. Little things will chase you away. So if you're not interested in learning any language or anything new, it's going to be way more difficult for you, and it's going to take a longer time, that's if it even happens at all, for you to be able to learn that. So yes, the first thing was that I was genuinely interested in learning Arabic. It's not just to learn it to work. I want to learn Arabic. And at this point, I am still working on myself to be able to improve. I want to be able to not just speak Arabic, but be able to read and write Arabic too, which are higher forms of learning too. So yes, the first thing is that you have to be interested in the language or whatever new thing you want to learn. Then next point, which it was the most important factor in determining why I was able to learn Arabic this quickly, is that I was being posted in a hospital that most of them could not speak English. So I had no option than to learn Arabic. If I was posted somewhere that I could get a translator or an interpreter, then it would be optional. And I noticed that most of my colleagues that were being posted in general hospitals struggle with Arabic because they find people that will be able to translate it to them compared to me. Some had come way longer before I came and they still struggle with Arabic compared to me. So I didn't have any choice. I had to learn the language to communicate not just with my patients, but with my colleagues. And because they don't know how to communicate or speak English properly, most of them don't even know how to speak English at all, I was forced, in quote, to learn Arabic. So yes, the environment pushes you. And this was, I think, what also affected me learning my language, because I was in a place that I could do without the language. But here, I'm forced to learn the Arabic for my work and also for social interaction. So yes, push yourself to places that you need to learn the language. It will push you back to be able to learn the language faster. Then next point is that I was able to get people that taught me. So there were 2 people in the hospital that I work that could speak English to a certain extent. And I was able to meet them, especially during the early days. I could show you on my phone how I jot down a lot of words and their Arabic translation. So I'll ask them what this means and they will tell me. So I had people that were willing to teach me, and the interest helped me because they saw that I was willing to learn. They were teaching me. Sometimes they'll call me, okay, this, and it helped me. I have a lot of words that I've written in Arabic, and before I know, I was beginning to pick things bit by bit. So yes, I had teachers to be able to guide me. So you don't just stay in one place. You need people to be able to guide you, to tell you this is it, especially when it comes to pronunciations. This comes better from people that speak it compared to if you stay in one place and you're doing it on your own. So get people that will teach you that. Then the next move I made was that I used an app, a language learning app, and that improved my Arabic tremendously. And it's called Duolingo. Please, this is not a sponsored video. I wish it was so, but it's not. So I used Duolingo to learn Arabic. It was a rigorous but fun training. And before I knew, some words began to make sense to me. In fact, I didn't know that I knew as much words as I did. It was later when conversing with people, I noticed that they say some things and I was just speaking them. So Duolingo helped me. Currently, I'm using another form of app to help me in Arabic, and it's called Arabius. Still not a sponsored video. And that's helping me to learn Saudi Arabic, because Arabic is peculiar for every country. And even in Saudi Arabia, I am in Jizan. The way the people from Jizan speak Arabic is different from the way people from other regions speak Arabic. I remember when I traveled to Riyadh, I noticed that some words that I'm very, very conversant with really were unknown over there. So I quickly switched to English. And there you meet more English speaking people compared to Jazan. And that helped too. So yes, I am currently learning the Saudi Arabic, which will help me to be able to understand this is better. If you can use apps, there are a lot of apps that can teach you other foreign languages. Be dedicated to them. Duolingo is superb. Arabius too, I love it. So they have helped me develop my Arabic vocabulary. Then the last point is this. I'll use a saying in Nigeria to drive it. The saying goes like this. The saying, where they ground, where they fear to fall. It means he that is down does not need to be afraid to fall. So when you're on the ground level, how low can you go again? So I don't know Arabic. I cannot speak Arabic. There's no shame in that. So you know that I am a foreigner. I just came in newly. I can't be better than I am as it is. So there's no need to be ashamed. So whether I'm getting the words right or wrong, I just kept pushing. And yes, many of them are very understanding. I don't think there's anyone that's mocked me because I don't know how to speak Arabic. Even if they mocked me, and we hear them, but most of them are supportive. They tell me, no, this is this, and it has helped me a lot. So keep pushing. Don't care about how I say. It's almost like children. Children imitate you, and that's why they're able to learn languages or pick languages faster. So speak, don't be ashamed. When you make mistakes, you'll be corrected. Learn from them. Anybody can teach you, both people more knowledgeable than you and people less knowledgeable than you. This is the language you understand. And because I am in the country where they speak the language too, it's easier for me to find those people that speak it. So if you happen not to be in a country that speak the language that you're interested in learning, go and locate those people wherever they are. It's going to go a long way, and speak to them. Speak to them for you to be able to pick it and learn.